Now let's discuss the stress response and menopause. One of the main points we've learned in this course thus far is that estrogen receptors are everywhere, which means its role exists throughout nearly every system of the body. And when estrogen declines, those bodily systems are impacted. Because the stress response also has effects over many bodily systems, it stands to reason that a decline in estrogen will have an impact on the stress response. Here's how. The presence of estrogen in the premenopausal state acts as a buffer for the physical effects of the stress response and enhances the ability of the body to return to the resting, recovered state. As estrogen declines in perimenopause and menopause, the effects of this buffer decline, resulting in a more dramatic response to stressors, such as heightened anxiety, insomnia, heart rate elevations, etc., and a greater difficulty in returning to the rested, recovered state. And that brings us to our next light bulb moment. When coaching midlife women, managing the stress response is of paramount importance. Some suggestions would include making a stress inventory, part of your client assessment. Focusing on sleep hygiene goes a long way. Mobility work, tissue care, active recovery, mindfulness, stress reduction strategies, and balancing energy availability and expenditure. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to treat these women like delicate little flowers. Again, to the contrary, the goal for us as coaches and trainers is to strategically use the stress response as nature intended to help your clients get fitter, faster, and stronger. But the change here is that we need to pay special attention to returning the system to normal, those strategies that dial up the parasympathetic nervous system. Since that estrogen buffer is no longer there, we just need a little extra help in tissue recovery and mental recovery as well. So we just need to get a little creative in how we help women recover from the workouts that we program for them and from the life stressors as a whole.